Jewelyn and Evie. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to phase 3 of the Las Vegas collective. We are back for 4th of July weekend, but by the time this video goes live, it'll probably be the end of the month and I'll be gearing up to go to Africa. Evie is celebrating her 10th birthday on July 7th in a few days, so we're looking forward to doing our yearly photos with Evie and her cake. Today's video, I'm just going to place them somewhere here. And like I said in previous videos, once we're living in here, I'm going to be shifting plants around to different parts of the room, like my desk area and where my mirror is in the corner, and maybe a few up here. So let's get started. And also, I'm so glad that there was 2 planters that I had here that worked better for the plant. I did a quick switch prior to hitting record for this video, so you'll see in a second. You're gonna help your mommy? Yeah? You're just wondering what we're doing, huh? You are the bestest helper. Okay, so the first plant, which was kind of the most stressful plant to bring over because it was living in a terracotta its entire life with me, several years in the collection in front of the Santa Monica studio, and I took it out and I placed it in the terracotta. And actually I ended up taking it out of that terracotta because one that I had here that I recently purchased works better. It still needs time to be rooted, so I want to be very careful because I don't want to hurt myself or the plant. And I'm thinking it's probably gonna look good on the opposite side of the Ripsalis, so there'll be 2 euphorbias up here. All the plants are placed, then I can go ahead and do a quick overview, but I don't want to hurt myself or the plant, so we're just going to be very careful. So this was the original planter that I switched the AMAC to, but then that planter worked out better, and then I decided to put the Senecio Jacobsonii into this one. It looks better, and then I'm thinking I'm probably maybe gonna want it maybe up here. I'm thinking, I'm not sure yet, we'll see. Because I have 2 more trilling plants, but maybe the Senecio might work nice up there. Another one that I want to be very careful with, that was also, actually this one was living in the greenhouse propagating for several years. It is well rooted, and this is an Opuntia from Arizona, if you guys remember, years ago. So I want to try to find somewhere in this area, maybe back, nope, too tall. So, I might have to place it up here without damaging myself or the plant. Here's a very fun one. This is my Epiphyllum angular rickrack zigzag cactus. I have 2 others. They're big mother plants living in coco coir baskets, and they all look different. So I decided to bring this one. This one is kind of like, I want to say like a resi that I got in Long Beach many years ago, and it was living in my patio, so I decided to bring this one over to the Las Vegas collective. And this one is living in a coco coir mixture, and I think for now I'll have it live in this planter, but I can always change it to one of the other planters as time goes by and I bring more plants into the collection when we start sleeping here. Have you come here and maybe you guys can share in this section. Perhaps we're gonna do phase 4, phase 5, phase 6, so I'll switch things around, and I like to rotate so that they can get sun. For today's phase 3 is my string of hooks. This is a very easy Senecio to propagate. I feel like all Senecios are very easy to propagate. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. And this has been propagating in the greenhouse from a huge mother plant living in the patio, and I just kind of forgot about it. It's been living in the greenhouse for at least probably a year. So I love Senecios. This doesn't affect my mother plant at all. It's huge and trilling and probably my biggest Senecio in the collection. So I think I want to have it here, and it'll just trill here on the side, and I'll step back to see what it looks like. Alright, so here's a quick overview. I ended up switching the rickrack to be on the top because the planter is so huge, and I think it looks pretty good for phase 3. So majority of the new plants that I brought over is now housed on the top. Actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is like, wow, 1, 2, 3. So 4 out of the 5 plants I ended up putting on the top shelf, as you see, and then I have my Senecio Jacobsonii here on the second shelf trailing. And you can still see my crested aeonium in the back. So comment down below, what do you think of the top shelf? I think it looks gorgeous. There's a variety of plants and they're all going to do perfectly fine, I think, in Las Vegas. In this room, a lot of them were living in my studio patio or in the front of the house in Santa Monica. So let's see how they do living indoors in Las Vegas. They still get sun. My mom does crack the window shade open a little bit so that they do get sunlight. And I will try to rotate them when time allows so that they get equal amounts of sun. And for now, the rest of the plant shelf remains the same. But stick around for phase 4. We'll see what I bring in next. I would like to have something hanging in this top corner. Maybe 2 or 3 trailing plants right there, because they'll still be able to get sunlight and bring in a little bit more green in that space. I also plan on bringing maybe my pink stool at my Las Vegas room at our current house in the back of this ponytail palm, so it could help as a level change, and maybe I can put maybe my Dracaena on it or another plant, and then we're gonna build the corners on both sides of the plant shelf. And again, I may move one of these ponytail palm or Dracaena next to my mirror when time comes. But for now, they're all gonna live here. Sound off in the comments down below, what do you think of phase 3? I really like what it did to the top shelf. Alright, you guys, that is gonna wrap up today's phase 3 of the Las Vegas collective. Hope you guys enjoyed this casual video of bringing in more plants into the Las Vegas collective. Stick around because we're gonna be doing phase 4. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna bring in a plant or 2 the next time I'm here, which is basically in a couple of days. I'm literally gonna go back to Santa Monica for 5 days to check on the collection, to then Saturday and Sunday, and then come right back to work my last week for July's work days. So stick around, who knows, I may bring a plant or 2, but probably not, because my schedule is really compact for the 5 days I'm back in Santa Monica. So maybe in August, before I go to Africa, I can bring in maybe 2 to 3 plants and fill in the gaps. So hope you guys enjoy seeing the Las Vegas collective evolve, and over time, like I said, I will bring more plants and then we'll just fill in different pockets of the room. But I was definitely eager to bring today's plants into the collection, and now the top shelf looks so green and it makes me really happy. So hope you guys enjoyed seeing the process. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Subscribe for daily uploads. Between the main channel and the vlog channel, you get a video each and every day. This video is being filmed on 4th of July. I am working tonight, so it's a very busy day, but this video will probably go up at the end of July, I'm thinking, because you still have not seen my Bay Area content as of the time I'm filming this video. So thank you guys so much for supporting the channels. If you're interested in any of my art or any of my grandma's handmade goods, you can reach out to me, Planting with Jewelyn or Jewel of Hawaii on Instagram, or come and see me and Evie at one of my pop-ups. And I will see you soon. Until next time, happy planting and aloha from Las Vegas, the 9th Island, Nevada. Bye.